How's it, guys? This is the Cake Lighties here. So we're here with Renil
Sup guys?
to do his first place True Draco deck profile.
Well, let's get this video started. So I played through Draco on our Sunday locals. I ended up, my matchups were pretty great, not too bad. First round was at trains. That was really grindy. Draco have a problem with getting around anything that's over 3k because I do play Metaltron. But after that, game 2, Subterra Control, that was probably the grindiest match of the day. Game 3 was pretty interesting. It was Chaos Max. Game 1 I won, game 2 he just stopped and played through everything. Game 3 I managed to open Inspector Border. And then for the finals I played Invoke Mech Knight, rogue deck of the day. And that was just really easy to get over. So let's start the profile.
Yeah, let's get into the profile.
So I main deck Triple Inspector Border. Great card. It basically says no Yu-Gi-Oh, no dangers, and basically no incantations or any hand traps. Best card for Draco. 3 Ignis, mandatory. If you play 2, you're pretty lacking. Next, double Majesty Maiden. You kind of want to see her if she's the only card in your hand, but she does give you access to Ignis, the 1 Dynamite, and the 1 Metaltron.
Okay, so what made you decide to play the Metaltron?
He just helps get rid of everything, like 3k, big monster, big beat stick. Another nice thing is, even though he's a bit pricey to summon, requiring 3 tributes, if you manage to tribute a spell, trap, and monster, he's basically a walking ultimate falcon. Moving on to the spell lineup. 3 diagram, 1 terraforming. I didn't get to see these as much as I wanted, but when I did, I just had the best draws. Next, True Draco Heritage. If you're playing the common, please don't play True Draco.
Wow.
3 Disciples, pretty standard. This card's really good for the grind game. Like the fact that you can shuffle 3, draw 1, pretty broken. 3 Card of Demise, standard. I already played 2 Pot of Duality. Seeing more than 1 in your hand is terrible because it doesn't let you extend. The 1 Upstart Goblin, just mandatory.
More draws, right?
Yeah, and I think it was against Guru Control. I managed to get 4 draws just off Metaltron.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
But it really depends on how you pilot the deck. Moving on to the traps, 1 return. This card doesn't really do much, but it does give you the free tribute fodder because it just brings back 1 from the grave. 3 Apocalypse. I think this is the card you want to set and use its second effect most of the time because it's a summon, and then when it's sent to grave, it just pops a monster. Moving on to the other traps I played, 3 Crackdown, big need. So I learned recently that you could tribute Crackdown and the monster for Metaltron, and it's a big plus.
Also, wouldn't it be nice to get over monsters you can't attack over? You did say that this deck does have problems beating over big attack monsters.
It helps still, but the bigger problem is I went up a lot of decks that just said you can't target and this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, so I ended up popping Heritage or Disciples with True Draco Apocalypse. half their monster's attack and just beat over it.
Cool.
Moving on to the other traps. 3 Judgment. Still looking for 2 more Ghost Rares, but currently very broke. 2 There Can Be Only One, 2 Monarchs Erupt, and the mandatory skill drain.
So, why skill drain over maybe another Monarch's Erupt?
So, skill drain is basically Monarchs Erupt, but you pay for it. But the nice part about skill drain is you don't need anything on field, whereas Monarchs Erupt, you need that tribute summon monster. There Can Be Only One, pretty amazing. It just kills salads and trains. It kills a lot of like mono type decks, so that was interesting. Moving on to the sides, I sided 3 anti-spell, simply because pendulum players are painful. 3 evenly match.
Pretty standard.
If you don't play this in your side deck at a semi-competitive level, you can't really play through a lot. The third There Can Be Only One in Monarchs Erupt.
Okay. So
sometimes you have to take out Inspector Border, but most times you end up taking out like 1 Disciple or 1 Heritage because they're all searchable. I play the 1 Soul Drain. This right here is the trap version of Abyss Dweller. 2 Pancratops. Great card if you're going second, but there's been a lot of times when I thought they'd make me go first, and then I ended up going second and I drew into this, so it helped. And then pretty standard for any meta deck. 1 Scythe, 3 Sanctum.
okay, so you play a bit of a artifact package. Why only 1 side though?
If you draw it, you can always just pop it in your opponent's turn after setting it. You kind of don't want that to happen, so you try to keep it as a one-off, so you don't draw it. But if you draw into like a Scythe and a Sanctum, you set both, and then your opponent's turn, you tribute summon, you pop the Scythe. And if they still feel like your back row is scary and they pop Sanctum, it just destroys 1 card on their field. So, pretty amazing.
It's pretty cool, pretty cool.
So originally, True Dracos weren't a budget deck. They were more of a, if you have money, buy this. After the Fist of Gadgets reprint, a lot of the monsters became like easily accessible. Ignis being the only expensive card still. But in OTS Pack 11, you can get Common Heritage, Common Disciples. It's pretty easy to build the deck. It's just the floodgates that make it a bit more pricey, but you can always work around it. Also, don't get Ghost Ray Judgments. I needed the 3rd one and it was only a Ghost Ray for sale, so I kind of just bought it unwillingly, willingly.
You just like things.
Yeah, I do like things. If I could, I'd play 3 Ulti Judgment, but I'm not that rich.
Okay, well, thanks for the deck profile, and yeah. Anything else you would like to just add to the viewers out there?
If you're getting into Yu-Gi-Oh, research, big thing. If you are in Yu-Gi-Oh and you want to be better, research, asking more experienced players what their opinions are, because no one has the same opinion. Like me and Tashin, the cameraman, for this video, we played salads. His salad build was just, I do control, and then my salad build was no to everything you do. And most of the times it ended up in a draw, because if he went first, I can't play through his board. If I go first, he can't play through mine. So today's meta format is basically you go first, you probably have a higher chance of winning.
Cool. Thanks for the video.
No stress. Cheers, guys.